Equity increase, do not hesitate to call on us for a...
And our equity partner, Ned.
Jupiter Equity Fund.
Malibu Equity and Investments.
I mean, with all the equity going on in the house, you're gonna barely...
Until you build more equity in your home or pay...
Everyone's heard of them. Private equities by not most of them.
It's our responsibility as members to raise
I thought I might be able to save my house. Some sort of equity loan.
I need a favor, and it's a quick scout for you. 200,000 shares Blue Star at 19.5. Can you position it in one of your equity funds?
Author's advances, 10,000 equity bonds, 50,000.
Should your equity
increase, do not hesitate to call on us for a personal reappraisal, etc., etc.
Mr. Ubel, I'd like you to know Steve Zissou and our equity partner, Ned.
By selling public housing to a Wall Street equity firm. I believe the residents of Bolton Village would have much preferred a tax increase.
Wait a minute, let me get this straight now. Jupiter Equity Fund. He bought 20,000 shares.
Malibu Equity and Investments.
Roger Van Zant. Owns back.
380. What? 380? Shit, Laura. I mean, with all the equity going on in the house, you're gonna barely make $10,000. How are you gonna survive on that?
You don't think
I'm just asking you to extend my line.
Until you build more equity in your home or pay down the loan, there's nothing I can do.
My business is booming.
Unfortunately.
Requiem, run by a man called Sterling Rogers. You must have heard of him.
Everyone's heard of them. Private equities by not most of England.
Not just England. Turns out he's a business...
to help out.
How's he helping with the company?
It's our responsibility as members to raise equity for the productions we put on. And then eventually we get a...
Believe me, I know how deep her pockets are. I thought I might be able to save my house. Some sort of equity loan. Guess it's on the board of directors at the bank.
Marty, I need a favor, and it's a quick scout for you. 200,000 shares Blue Star at 19.5. Can you position it in one of your equity funds?
Chronicles on 7.
Hold, Marty.
7. Well, 7. Author's advances, 10,000 equity bonds, 50,000 rehearsal salaries, and we've made some advances to a few of them.
A few months back with Solomon. Well, look, while I got your attention, I just exited this private equity venture with a 5x return. I'm looking to put that money to work right away.
The path of the righteous man is beset on all sides by the inequities of the selfish and the tyranny of evil men.
No, we can't touch the munis. We'll use them as collateral for a leveraged equity position in Cisco. Then we take everything out of First National, move it over to Band.
Excuse me? I don't think you know what the... It's a very strong union, sir.
Thou, Robert, man of justice, take their place. Thou, as yoke fellow of equity, benched by his side, you are of the commission, sit you too.
Bank will honor the offer on the security of this farm. He has considerably more equity in it than that.
Ashamed? Why would she be ashamed?
I know that the equity of aristocratic blood is not appreciated by most communists. But a good German girl knows never to mix the...
I hope it wasn't a large bet. An equity waiver salary, you can't afford to lose much.
No, Mr. Wright.
Much. $15,000 policy.
Yes, how much is your equity in it?
$500.
$500. And you
offered some kind of a stock option equity sharing program. Would that do anything for you?
I don't know, I guess.
Listen, you get the first one under your belt, you pour everything into it. After that, minimum equity is what you're after. You get into as much debt as possible. Gives you...
These reverse mortgages, you can only borrow a percentage of the equity you have in the house. That's called the loan to value. But now, since you've been getting monthly payments from us...
I can only hope that she was mine. With you as her mother, her father could be anybody and act as equity.
She's talented, so it's unlikely she's yours.
We're operations specialist by Global Endeavors, a UK subsidiary of the equity fund giant Manchurian Global. A second former Manchurian Global civilian...
You see, I do understand. I truly do understand the inequities of your position, sir, but...
Since that we would clean up if I got elected mayor, yeah. He ran a private equity firm. His biggest client was the city pension fund. He siphoned off.
Tuscan Equity Management just picked up 400 homes in the past 2 months. All cash sales, no loans, $100 million.
nor will Addison DeWitt and his poison pen. If Equity or my lawyer can't or won't do anything about it, I shall personally stuff that pathetic little loss